So ever since I started shooting these videos on finances, I have received a lot of inquiries from my subscribers, and wanting me to assist them in some of the things that has to do with finances. By the way, let me just say that I'm not a financial uh, my profession is not in finances. My profession, I'm a debt scientist here, but I'm sharing my experiences and bits and pieces that I'm learning when it comes to finance. So some of the things that I'm sharing with you, please do your research before you take them. Take them with a pinch of salt. If it works for you, super. If it doesn't work, do your research and find something that will work for you. So in this session, I'll just be looking at one of the inquiries that was made by one of my subscribers. And I think maybe I should share it with you so that you might learn one or two stuff. So let's dive into it. Hi there, Wendlembeha, that's my name. If you're new here, hi, please leave a comment and say, hey, I was watching you and I'm new in the community. I love that. I'll show that it's fun. And if you are a subscriber, hi and welcome and thank you for tuning in once again. Without further delay, let's just dive into today's video. So this I'll call the subscriber, I'll call her Cassie. Cassie's question was that if she has 4,000 pula, that will be roughly $400, and she'll want to invest it such that at the end of it all, she has 10,000 pula. She wanted to know my recommendation of at the end of the day, getting that 10,000 pula. And here is what I'll do to get 10,000 pula, and that's 1,000 US dollars if I had 4,000 pula, which is 400 US dollars. So what I would do if I had 4,000 pula is just around about $400, but it's a little lower than this. That's just an approximate, roughly there. So what I will do if I had 4,000 pula and I wanted to go to invest such that I'll end up with 10,000 pula, which is around about 1,000 USD. Yeah, so I do have experience with selling broiler meat. So that to me is what I can do for me in order to raise 10,000 pula. And realistically, I'll raise this from 4,000 to 10,000. I'll need between 6 to 7 months realistically. But I know that there are ways that you can do faster that can help you to raise this amount even faster. But my way will be this one, by means of rearing broilers, because people are always eating, so people are always buying meat. So the reason why I'm sticking to broilers is because of this. I'll do the calculation so that you'll be able to appreciate it as well. Okay, my paper's finished here there, so I'm using my little girl's book. So what I'll do is I'm laying down the expenses that you're going to incur when it comes to rearing chickens. So first thing first, we need to have the chicks, right? And we are starting with 100 of them, 100, which is $1,000. Yeah. And then with chicks, what you need is you need a starter mesh. Now, when they're young, they don't really eat a lot, so a bag is enough. A bag is enough to feed them for at least 2 weeks. So a bag, approximately 340, one bag for 2 weeks. Remember, you're feeding them for 2 weeks. Yeah. And then we need the growers. Now, when you start feeding them growers, they eat. Those the chickens, they will eat a lot. So for the growers, I'll say we will need 4 bags. 4 bags, that will be, you buying one at 360 times 4, that will be 1080. Yeah. And then we'll also need growers, finishers. And we are going to need 3. You make sure, because you keep this thing for 6 weeks, and after 6 weeks they're now eating on your profit. So make sure that after 6 weeks we slaughter them and sell them. So finishers, I'll need 3, and we're buying them approximately at 360, and that will, yeah, let me correct my math there. This one is 3 bags. So 3 times 60, 6 times 3, that's 1080. For the finishers, we also need 3 bags for 2 weeks at 360, and we also budget 1080 for the bags. Remember, you slaughter them as soon as they reach 6 weeks. And to save some money, some of them, they grow faster. Even at week 5, you can start picking those that have some weight and start slaughtering. Yeah. So at the end of the day, this is what we need, which equates to 3,500. Remember, we have 4,000 as our startup, but we just need this. This is assuming that you have a poultry house. But even if you don't have a poultry house, it's okay, because we can improvise. You don't need luxurious building for chickens. Just building a coop for traditional chickens. It can work, especially if it's not as cold. Yeah. So let's now do the maths. Sorry about that. So the total money that we're going to need is 3,500. So from 3,500, once the chickens have grown, we are selling them at 60 pula each. Now we need to factor in mortality, because chickens, they are bound to die. So instead of calculating, saying that I have 100 chicks, I'll calculate using that I have, at the end of the day, 80 chicks. So if I sell 80 chicks at 60 bucks, I'll end up having 4.8. Yeah. And so we need to remember that we need to invest back so that we can keep on making some money. Remember, my timeline is 6 to 7 months for me to have generated the 10,000 after this, following the 4,000 startup. So from the money that I'm getting here, I need to also remove again the expense. So if I remove 3.5, I'll be left with 1.3 as a profit. That's for that particular month. Remember, you keep this for 6 weeks, and then you need to buy in a new stock. Yeah. So month 1, I'll be having 1.3, then I'll invest back 3.5, buy what I need to buy, and the cycle will keep on going until I reach my target, which is 10,000. So if I was to take, say I'm stretching it for 7 months, this year times 7, I'll end up having 9.1. But then the insides of a chicken, you can, they'll make up for the difference. So simply, that's what I'll do if I had 4,000 and I needed 10,000. Of course, like I mentioned, there are other ways that you can really get the money faster, but my proven method is this one. Yeah. I know there are many other ways that you can raise the money even faster, but I'll go with what I have done and what I know has produced results. And Yes, and if I may just say before I end this video, it's very, very important that from the word go, in this life, we all need to sell because it's in selling that you can create, you can get one or two dollars or one or two sales. Yeah. So we need to also invest ourselves. Yeah, invest ourselves. We need to invest in marketing so that we can, develop ourselves to know the tricks of selling. Yeah. Otherwise, that's all I had for you this video, and I'll see you in my next video.